Am I the a-hole for refusing to apologize to my mother-in-law after I hosted a casual Christmas dinner that offended her? So there's a couple. Okay, they're in their mid to kind of early 20s. The wife actually had to work Christmas Day. They invited her parents and her mother-in-law, so the husband's mom. But apparently, they have been putting off the meeting for a while because her mother-in-law is extremely hard to please and openly dislikes most people. That's what she's saying. So she gets off work and she finds out some really like heavy news about her close friend, and her mom noticed that she's feeling emotional. And so she explains like to her that like what's going on and everything. And the mother-in-law was there, had her back turned to her the whole time. And so she walked into the lounge and the mother-in-law was like, "Hello." Sorry. Because she hadn't greeted her fast enough. And the mom tried to explain like, "Oh, she just got some really bad news." And the mother-in-law like didn't like it for some reason and responded by huffing and crossing her arms. And from there, she said it just went downhill, and she started listing every single thing that happened. So apparently, I guess her mom offered to bring out the rest of a cheese board, right? And the mother-in-law took it as an insult to her food, which was almost finished, and she acted offended. So the wife's dad put prawns onto his plate, and the mother-in-law goes, "Ew," out loud. He offered to eat outside, and she declined. She said it's not appropriate to eat outside when other people are here, and then continue to be disgusted by the prawns. Her mom asked, like, "Oh, is this Elvis Presley? There was a song playing." And the mother in law is like, "I hate Elvis." Sorry, like, what? Her mom offered dessert, and the mother in law abruptly said, "I don't eat dessert." And she was annoyed that we didn't put any decorations up, and we didn't have a Christmas tree. And I mentioned it several times. We literally are in the middle of moving a house. So finally, she leaves, okay? And the husband is walking her to her car and told her like he just feels really disappointed in her behavior and how rude she had been to the parents, and she cried and said it wasn't her fault that the wife's parents are just like that. The next day, she calls the sister-in-law and completely trashed my parents. She's telling this, calling them rude, uncivilized. And the sister-in-law was shocked because she's met my parents and liked them. And apparently the mother-in-law has done something similar to the sister-in-law's in-laws before. And she's saying, "I'm just so upset, and honestly, I just don't want to see or invite her over again unless she can truly apologize and act like an adult." But this is also not the first time she's acted this way. It is so hard because I don't know, like at a certain age, can someone really change? Even if you get an apology, are they just gonna go right back to how they were? And someone said, "Not the a-hole. Do you want to continue to enable this behavior with an apology?" And someone said, "You should say, 'I'm sorry. I'm sorry I invited you, and to make up for it, I promise to never make that mistake again.'"